We are back now with our GMA cover story, and we're joined now by one of the true superstars of the NFL, winner of Super Bowl 59, reigning Offensive Player of the Year, and a good buddy, Saquon Barkley. Yeah! And we're so happy to have some of his super fans here in the audience. We have Miss Kylie's second grade class, all big Eagles fans. So, you know, Saquon, congratulations on so much and all those things, winning the Super Bowl, all these things. But now you get to do something that every athlete dreams of. You get to grace the cover of Madden. How does that feel, man?
Yeah, you just said it best. As a little kid, everyone dreams of that moment. And they actually asked you if you want to be the cover of Madden. I didn't know that, and I was like, why wouldn't I want to be the cover of Madden? So to me, it's something that I wanted to do for a very long time. And there's so many great athletes, so many great football players and legends that's been on the cover, and to have my name attached to those guys and attached to EA Sports and attached to Madden is an honor.
It'll have that reverse hurdle move.
Yeah, it's a good moment to have on a Madden cover. We're trying to think about what we want to use and how everyone has like their own cover and their own look, and we're trying to figure out what would be the thing we will use for it. And a backwards hurdle on a cover is never a bad thing.
Were you even thinking when you did that hurdle?
I don't think you can think. I think if you think in that moment, that play probably doesn't happen. So I just reacted, and I let go, and it was a cool moment in my career.
So you had to think about it when you recreated it, which is why you wore the harness?
Yes. That's when I realized what I did was super hard. When they ask you to recreate something and you have to be strapped into a harness, it showed me how cool it was, and also how dangerous the play was, and the reason why my mom likes when my feet stay on the ground.
Wow, I mean, that's a math lesson in how your body can even move like that. Almost as good as Madden is Geno's is a really famous like Philly steakhouse, right? And did they really change their name for a week to Saquon?
Yeah, they changed their name, and we got to go there and spend some time with some fans and make some cheesesteaks. It was in that moment that I realized I'm probably not going to be making cheesesteaks in my second profession. Hopefully I'll be doing something like this. But it was cool. It was a cool experience, and Philly fans are truly amazing. They are, I love to say, passionate. They're the most passionate fan base, and to have all those people show up and show support has been pretty cool.
And we have so many of them here with us this morning, and some of them on our staff as well. But Saquon, you've called your kids Jada and Saquon Jr. your good luck charms. What was it like to share that Super Bowl championship over the Chiefs with them?
It was amazing. That's probably the moment that sticks out in my mind when you win the Super Bowl. Obviously the game and the confetti, but to have the confetti fall down and you see your kids there and see your family, and it always hasn't been seasons where you make the Madden cover. There's been a lot of ups and there's been a lot of downs. There's been injuries, there's been adversities, but every moment I can think of my kids being there, my family being there, and my friends being there. So it was my birthday. I was able to celebrate that and win the Super Bowl and have all these special people around me. It just made it so much more special.
Man, you're talking about the stars aligning.
Yeah,
Birthday,
seriously.
Super Bowl win, and Madden cover, everything else. All right, we have a question from one of our students here in the audience. His name is Christian. Christian, what you got?
What was your favorite subject when you were a kid?
What was my favorite subject when I was a kid? It would have to be history.
Really?
That was definitely my favorite. I kind of started with my dad. I've always kind of quizzing me. And I'm a big believer in a quote, you study the greats and become greater. So with history in school, but now history in the NFL, trying to apply that and learning what great running backs such as Barry Sanders, Walter Payton, Emmitt Smith, and all those guys accomplished in their career, and chasing them and try to be great within my own.
Wow, what a great lesson right there. Ms. Riley, explain to everybody why your method works so well. You use football stats to teach all these kids math.
Yeah, I mean, it worked well just because they were engaged. It was relatable to them. I'm a first-year teacher, so coming into it, I knew it had to be fun. I had to engage them, and I just wanted to make something special for them in my first year. So making it relatable, sports, everybody loves sports, whether it's football, baseball. We're now tracking Kyle Schwarber's home runs. After the amazing season that Saquon had, we drive so well with it because they loved it. You know, we took everything in the curriculum book that we learned, measurement, place values, adding, subtracting, and applied it.
Was it fun, guys?
If you study the greats, you become great.
Right, exactly. And to make math fun, that's a big. You're everything that we love about teachers and why we love to celebrate them right here on this show as well. You know, the sports expert on the show, I have to ask this question. And I know it would be a good question for you. The reigning Super Bowl champs, what does it take to do that again? How is that?
That's very good. Okay, good. You're fooling a lot of people who think you know about sports now.
What is the Super Bowl, Sam?
I have no idea, but it's a big deal.
Right. You know, I learned in recent months that it's hard to get to the mountaintop, but it's even harder to stay. And sustained success is something that we've been constantly talking about. And how do we do it? Well, now we have the recipe. We know what it takes to go out there and win a Super Bowl, and you know, you was able to accomplish that. But how do you do it again? It's even harder. And I think the way that we do that is focusing on what got us there, and that's buying into what coach is telling us. That's buying into you can't be great without the greatness of others, and you need a little luck. That's football. You gotta stay healthy, but with the talent that we have, with the coaching staff that we have, if we stay healthy and continue to buy in and continue to buy into the mindset of you can't be great without the greatness of others, I think we'll have a good shot.
Well, I retired, so I didn't have to back it up. Hey, Saquon, it's always good to see you, man. And every time you come in, you're always helping us and doing something for somebody else. And you're inspiring. You think you're just rushing for yards out there on the field in a lot of ways, helping your team win, but you're helping these students win as well. And we're grateful for you to be here. Congratulations on the Madden cover. Congratulations on the Super Bowl. And hopefully we'll see you again soon. And I was with some Giants fans, and they even said to me, you know what? We don't like the Eagles, but we love Saquon. And that's how I feel about you. I'm so happy for your success and everything that comes your way. You deserve every bit of it.
Thank you so much.
All right, and thank you, kids. All right, thank you for coming in this morning.